everybody, Greg here with Mechanics of the Fence. I've got the review for you for the Keramin from CRKT, the mini Keramin. So let's dive down below and check it out. Alright, so here you have the mini Keramin, it's from CRKT. Comes in a nice little sheath here. It's like a kydex style sheath. Has a small belt clip on the back. I've noticed that the belts that can go through it can be very limited. This is a very small gap here. I don't know how well you can see that on camera, but this is a very small gap. My thickest belt is probably I don't know, 1/4 of an inch, maybe an inch thick at most, 1/2 inch maybe. It's rather thick. It's handmade Amish leather, so it's a very thick, sturdy belt. And it goes through the clip, but it's very difficult to get it through. It takes a little bit of patience and force to push it through, but it does go through, and it holds the clip very well. Let's start off with the sheath here. It's just a basic kydex sheath. The belt clip actually goes in with 2 screws, and it has spacers for it to get it a little farther from the sheath, so that there's some space between your belt and the sheath. The knife holds in the sheath very well. There's a slight audible retention noise to it. I haven't had any problems with it yet. I've been wearing it for probably maybe a month now, maybe not even that. Every day I wear it. I've got it set up for an appendix style hold, cross draw, so I can draw it with both hands should I need to. But the sheath holds this knife very well. It's very sturdy. I know I've seen some reviews where people said that there were issues where it didn't hold it very well, but so far I haven't had any issues. Excuse me. It can be set up. I have it set up right now for primary left-hand draw, which is why it's set this way. But you can set it up whichever way you want, really. I haven't really tried flipping the clip around on the bottom here yet to see if it would work, but it works well for this. It primarily came with this cord here. It's got kind of I don't know what these are actually called, but this little adjuster to adjust, where the cord holds. It's made more for going around your neck. This just kind of lays through the holes here, and you can hold it, on your neck, or that way you can hide it underneath your shirt. The pull up for a draw underneath your shirt, but I wanted it for on my belt so I could conceal it underneath my shirt and hold it there, so it's right there at a moment's grab next to my gun if I should need it. As far as the knife, I don't really remember the specifications off the top of my head, but I will link it. The website and the knife from CRKT's website, and I'll make sure I link that below. It has all the specs. I don't actually have them in front of me at this time. It's a nice steel though. The only issue is it's hard to see on the video, obviously, but this is a very fine tip. This is supposed to be set up, like a Keramin style. So it's got a very nice hook, talon-like blade on it. It's got a very nice thumb grip here. The handle is set up to fit inside of your first knuckles here. So when you grab it, you have a good grip on it. A lot of your dexterity and your muscle grip is right here in your knuckle. So when you grab it, you can have a really good slashing effect on it. This fits great in my hand. It feels very good. My fingers are just the right size for it. Very nice. I believe it's like a glass-filled plastic casing for it. It's a full tang blade, full tang knife. It's got a small paracord on the bottom here for extra grip from the bottom of your hand. Very nice hooked blade. It wasn't the sharpest, I will say, but the way the knife is designed, in my opinion, it doesn't need to be that sharp. It's designed for more of a slashing, hooking maneuver, which is why it's got a very sharp tip. I had read reviews where people said that the tip has broken off on them. I haven't had any issues yet. I'm not that rough with my stuff. I haven't really tested out enough yet with slashing or stabbing, but I plan to do that in the future very soon, just to see how it does. I did kind of stab some paper, and going straight at it, you know, it did hook very well and hooks into it, which is why I believe it's not very sharp. The blade, it's not more of a cutting blade, it's more of a slashing blade, which is the reason for the design. It takes off the kerambit design, so it's made to actually hook into the flesh, and then as it grabs, it actually hooks through it. That's when it catches the blade. Very nice thumb grip here, very nice grip up here too if you want to get more of a higher grip on it. Very nice blade. I love it so far. Like I said, I haven't had much chance to cut with it yet, but it is very nice. It's very comfortable. I thought I would feel it a lot carrying it near appendix. I thought it would dig into me a lot, but it doesn't really. I barely notice it's there sometimes, unless I'm sitting on like a couch or something. I tend to have to move it to the side of my hip to get it out of the way if I'm leaning forward a lot. But other than that, carrying it conceals very well. If concealed carry is for knives is legal where you are, obviously. But it hides away very well. I hardly notice it when I'm walking around. I was kind of concerned. I didn't think the angle of this blade would be, or the angle of the handle when it's in the sheath would be this extreme, but it doesn't stick out like I thought it would underneath my shirt. You can barely tell it's there. Of course, I wear larger shirts to conceal my weapon as well, my firearms, so it kind of helps to conceal this as well. But the only issue with the angle is it makes for more of a downward draw. Pulling it out, it's not necessarily a straight out draw. You have to kind of pull it at an angle, which is fine. I haven't had any issues with it yet. There are other knives they make with more of a straighter edge that sticks straight out, which would probably be better, but I wanted this one for certain reasons. I like the kerambit style knife, and I've read that they're very good. They're made for, you know, slashing and self-defense purposes. It comes in a very plain box, rather. Just a rather cardboard box. And like I said, I'll link CRKT's website below. Inside the box is basically just a letter from the company I bought it from, Blade Ops. I'll link there below. That's where I bought the knife from, was Blade Ops. Just kind of gives you a thank you thing, and the knife comes in a little plastic casing here. Inside here, we'll bump this over to the side. Inside is just kind of like a catalog of what they have, all their different knives. Kind of explains the different knives and stuff they have. Again, I'll link this website below, both Blade Ops and CRKT's website, so that you guys can see. Pretty much that's all I have for you on this one. It's a very simple knife. I like it. It's a very nice kydex holster, or sorry, sheath. It feels great in the hands. I love the way it feels, the way it holds. Very good retention on the blade, on the sheath with the blade. You can kind of hear that little click there. But yeah, all in all, it's a very great knife. I've loved it so far. Like I said, I don't feel it much when I walk around. It conceals very well. I would highly recommend this blade. I highly recommend any CRKT. I have a CRKT Flix blade, and I might do a review later on with all my other knives I have. I have quite a few, ranging in all different types of knives. Yeah, this is a very nice knife. I highly recommend this. I did read some reviews that were a little under par for this, but like I said, I haven't had any issues yet. I haven't had the tip of the blade hasn't broke on me yet. My only cons are the angle of the knife, which, being that it's Keramin style, is a given. The angle is a little odd, but you know, that's my own thing. I didn't really consider the angle of it. Yeah, it's a great knife overall. I highly recommend it. Alright, thank you guys for viewing. Be sure to subscribe to this channel to keep up with reviews and comments. Comments are always welcome. Please be sure to like the page, the site too. I'm also on Instagram at Mechanics of the Fence, all lowercase, all one word. And I'm on Twitter now at 2A, Mod 2A. That's MOD, the number 2, the letter A, all one word. Check me out. And then, of course, my Facebook page, Mechanics of Defense. Go ahead and search it, like the page. You'll be able to keep up with all my updates, my reviews, my news. I have the constitutional carry video coming up soon. Hopefully, I'll be able to get that up this weekend. And, yeah, have a great day, guys.